Okay, I'm gonna
Okay, no problem, bro.
count us down. 5, 4. Who's your boy? Touch on your pastor's favorite DJ. I am your boy. We're back again with the top 10 dopest album covers of 2020. And what we are going to be doing this time around, we've got a guest who we do have for the first time, who we're going to be chatting to. Today we're chopping things a bit around. You know, if you remember how we do stuff, I'll have media on the other end and we'll be chatting and going back to back. But today we've got our first guest who goes by the name of Sphephelo, aka Grills. Uh, Mnguni, who we are going to be chatting to. For those who don't know the guy, if you are a friend to our channel, you would know that on our very first episode, we had a cat by MX who had his first cover coming in here called Western Potential. So today we are going to be chatting to the guy who's actually responsible for that cover. He goes by the name of Sphephelo Grills Mnguni. Just a young brief bio about who the cat is, man. So this guy you would have seen he's young, as you can see from the screen over there. He's also a contemporary visual artist from Plaza Milano, KZN, Durban to be exact. He's got a bachelor's degree in fine arts, which he obtained at DUT back in 2017, and you completed it in 2016. Manu Grills has had a few exhibitions in Durban and in most galleries in and around city, and is also heavily involved, man, in the Durban arts streets art scene, where he's had a few murals in and around the city, man. So don't get me started about this guy's work. Grills, it's dope to have you, man. How you?
Oh, wait, thank you, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
I'm
good.
good, man.
So yeah, man. Like
Yes, I'm here.
I could go on about your achievements, man. You know, like I think i-lockdown ingazi iphele silokhu sikhuluma ngama-achievements and the stuff you've actually done for the game, man. So great to have you, man. Like you are our very first guest, Lana. We top 10 dopest album covers of 2020, man. Man, so how did MX actually reach through to you, bro?
Um, it was through social media. I don't remember if it was, or it was on Facebook actually. Um, we shared a DM and we linked up and we talked about the project. It was very, it wasn't very like formal. It wasn't really a formal meeting. We linked up, had burgers, started talking about the project. Um, yeah, I started talking about the project. Um, it didn't even feel like a meeting for album cover or whatever. It was just his journey musically, um, growing up at Dubai and stuff. We talked about the industry, inspiration, and and where we come from as well. And we both were at DUT City Campus same time, and we'd bump into each other to the campus, but we wouldn't really say hi to each other because we didn't know each other like that. But we had a mutual friend, a guy who goes by the name of Sphephelo Mnguni, a big Durban artist. So when I was with him, I would be like, "Yo, what's up?" And that's the only time I ever said hi to people. And then I don't know how we added each other on Facebook or Instagram, like that's how we used to see each other's stuff, I guess. And then reached out, we linked up, we talked, and so yeah, that's how we started actually talking about wasted potential.
Snap. So, ngesikhathi esibona, was there like a verbal brief? Was there an email? Was it through like burgers, like you're saying? What was the exact
It
brief?
was just Yeah, it was just a verbal brief. We were talking. It was more on like bro vibes, and like, but he had an idea in mind, um, but it wasn't something concrete. He gave me like artistic freedom, you know. And he was like, "Yo, bro, just interpret it the way you would interpret wasted potential." After the discussion we had, and then we started drafting ideas and stuff.
So,
Did my painting when it came to the studio. Um, yeah,
what was the whole concept and big idea of like wasted potential and the cover itself?
uh, right now I can't really go through the actual conversation we had because it was like a really long conversation um, about life and other things and the potential being wasted. Um, and then for me, the cover came from I was in Germany for a while, and there's this film I watched. Um, I don't really remember the title because it was written in German,
Sure.
and uh, I remember the character. They called the kid the boy in a hoodie. Um, yeah,
It's
that
funny
was the
because
movie.
my next question was the visual character Uhudi, because when I call him Houdini, I even gave the character a name Houdini because like he's wearing a a red hoodie,
Uh,
you know. Yeah, well, and I was like, so what really inspired this character, you know? Because also in his eyes you've got ama emojis. So I was like, oh,
yeah,
like what is really going on? But also I enjoyed the texture of the art, bro. Like, and I kept on saying to media, it reminded me of those stickers you'll find Emma Bridgie for like events. It had like that stroke and that brush where like it was so authentic.
yeah, yeah. Wait, thank you, man. But yeah, it was a film I watched in Germany. It was about this kid. He was called the boy in the hoodie. He was a promising soccer player, um, but unfortunately, around the World War, um, like the military, like took his parents and stuff,
Yeah,
and he went around living homeless as a hobo. So everything, like his ambitions and him wanting to be a world-renowned soccer player, everything just like sort of demolished and Ebola peli poop, so all that potential he had was wasted. So
okay.
as MX was talking to me, bro, like instantly I thought about that movie. Um, so like the hoodie is a representation of this person or this kid or this guy like sheltering himself after a potential being wasted and stuff. And if you notice, the hoodie is like a green shandy dripping,
Sure.
like the pay. Yeah, that's like it's green, and ikama la MX lang impela.
Yes.
So green is a representation of nature. Um, and then I did like the eyes as emojis. One emoji is sad, and the other emoji is smiling. As a representation of different emotions daily. There's times where you'll be happy about life, and then there's another time where you'll be sad, thinking about the misfortune, the things you could have done, the wasted potential. So it's not really a deep concept. Like I would really go deep sometimes, but I wanted to simplify it. Um, and at the same time, like if he sees this, this is going to be the first time he knows he gets the meaning behind the artwork. Because when he first saw the artwork, he was like, "Whoa, we didn't even discuss the meaning behind it and stuff." It was like, I guess
Sure.
he really liked it that much, and
Sure.
then we took it with him. And also, like when during our meeting, he played me this song. It was really dope. I forgot the type of song, but it was also talking about. It was a very conscious song that talked about like a lot of things we as black people go through. and black people and hoodies, there isn't a beautiful connotation around black people wearing hoodies.
It's negative. I get
It's negative. We've had people getting shot and killed because of wearing hoodies around the world, black people, and who knows what potential they had. So also it brings in those types of connotations that like what a white person would wear a hoodie and it's like whatever. But as soon as you see a black person wearing a hoodie in a gated neighborhood or in a white neighborhood, it's sort of, yeah. Um, and we've known a lot of stories in black people being incarcerated for projecting such dress codes, and they find themselves in prison, and the potential is sort of like it's prisoned. So there's no way of expressing whatever that you had, the ambitions, the dreams. So it's a very multi-layered cover.
I want to, as I'm listening to you like portraying the story, like I have a newfound love and respect for the piece now, because there's a lot of hidden layers in it as you talk about it and expanding to it. Like it makes more sense to me. So now after that, what like determined the medium of like the art? Was it the brief itself, or was it the direction of how you wanted to execute it? How did you decide of your medium? Because I know with me being an art director, the first place I would have thought was to do it through Photoshop or to either draw it, but I think with your technique it was a bit different.
Actually, the material side of the artwork, that's MX. He said he was tired of photoshopping things and using his face. He wanted an artistic touch.
Sure.
And myself, as a painter, as a contemporary artist, I was the better choice. So that's how I ended up painting, the artwork.
Sure.
That's the whole situation behind the artwork. And also like using the emojis and living in this society we have today where like you can die on social media and be alive in the real world. Because of things that happen to you. How many celebrities do we know that walk around with hoodies and we don't even see their faces, so like with the emojis and stuff like that, and he had to push the album online, which is sort of the new mediums, and the emojis being the representation of people who might not like the album.
In your own opinion, man, what do you think about the state of cover art design?
Let me tell you, bro. I did a show. It's called Kaya Records.
Yes, I love the place. I love the place. It's
bro,
my favorite place.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad that they closed it down.
Sure.
I used to go there, bro. I actually even did an installation there, and I invited people to come see the installation I did. Yeah. I used to go there and just look at the cover art, bro. Back then, unlike today, musicians and visual artists were actually collaborating constantly with cover arts. If you look at like the 70s and the 80s, like early, even 60s, bro, artists were like doing amazing things with like as far as cover art, because there wasn't enough resources to produce things digitally, bro. Yeah. I was looking at like this Igbo jazz in Nigeria, and I was looking at like their catalog in the late 60s, early 70s, and they have amazing cover art, bro. And it's like, wow, how did we miss that? And also crazy enough, when I was in Germany, I visited this other artist, and she has a huge collection of records. Um, and we were talking about, yes, we love the music, but the cover art, because we are visual people, they were
Sure.
like so beautiful. We are even discussing a project of reconstructing and remaking records, and we might have an exhibition in Berlin next year. And it's like I have a deep love for like cover arts, and not only music, even in films, bro. If you look at like back then, not now, like there was so much
Posters.
attention and engagement with cover art, and you could look at the cover and you could see the expression and the ideas that were being discussed between the musician and the visual.
That's dope, man.
But today, yeah, but today, I'm not sure, bro. Like, but I do see like there's an era of just having an artwork and the parental advisory sign without any texts, wording. The person I first saw Childish Gambino do that, where he would like put like the photo, no no title on the cover, nothing, just an expression.
Sure.
And then after him, I've been seeing a lot of artists doing that, and it's amazing to see. It's amazing to see. Yeah.
And you virtually, when I agree, which artists would you like to actually do album covers for? Like, if you were to name like five in the top of your head, and like the artists you would, and maybe you can also expand on why those specific guys.
I haven't really like it has happened organically, but I haven't really thought of. But for me, bro, it's like the artists I have in mind. It's like I'm not sure if they are still even making music, to be honest. And I would usually see them as features. Um, oh, dead or alive, bro.
Dead or alive, bro? You tell us.
Okay, I would have liked to do a cover for Boosting Song, bro.
Wow. Okay.
It's just for me, bro. It would have been an honor. I would even do it for free, bro. Like the music and like seeing my mom play her records on a Saturday morning when she's not going to work, and the atmosphere it brought in the house. And it's like, bro, like it would have been a great opportunity just to, you know, to have a hand, bro, to do an album cover for her. Another person, I'm not sure if you know this person. He's a rapper. He goes by Momo Lele. Uh,
The farmer. The farmer.
the
What?
farmer.
The
Oh,
farmer.
you know him, bro.
Give my
Bro,
doom. Give
Momo
my
Lele, bro.
doom. Give my doom.
Bro, there's
And
a
so is
song, bro.
Africa, Asa. And so is Africa.
Bro, when I was still at DUT, I used to be on YouTube for hours, bro, just watching, like not listening to his music, just watching and looking at the things he's doing in agriculture, bro.
In
He's
the
like the first black farmer I've seen like doing like really well. He didn't really depend on music that much to, you know, to make a living out of, but like there's just something about him, bro, that I think we all need to learn from. Like, as much as we are artists, there's also another business side as Black people that we need to tap into, and sort of, cause like him being a farmer, he has created jobs for a lot of people. He's an important figure in his community, you know. So just I'd be honored, bro, to be part of that movement, bro. And I can already picture the kind of album cover I would do, bro. I would like it'd be a king, bro, in a farm, with the crown, and bro, like it would have, yeah. But I'm not sure if he's still making music. Um, Let me see who else. But he's no longer alive. I would have liked to do an album cover for Oliver Mnguni.
Okay.
You know, this I watched his Tiny Desk concerts. I'm not sure if you saw it,
I don't know.
and bro, like he told the story, or he didn't tell the story. It was in this description that he used to tour with his son. He made music with his son, and then I think in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember well, his son died. I think in a car accident, and after his son died, like he tapped into an emotion that he has never been in, and we had great hits, and just him, like making music made him feel closer to his son, even though his son was no longer alive, because that's when they most bonded and connecting through music. So also me myself, I've lost people in the way, and just coming with that energy and his energy, I feel like we could have made an amazing album cover. So that's three, yeah.
That's it, man. That's the time we have for, bro.
Alright, no flop, fam, no flop.
No, man. Thank you, man. This year in 2020, what can we look out for? Any online gallery stuff we can check out? Any exhibition you're gonna be doing online hosting? What can we look out for you? Because I know a lot of people have canceled 2020.
Bro, it's so unfortunate. Like for me, as far as arts, just I'm always dropping artworks online.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not the artist who excuse me, who works on a body of work and then release it same time.
Sure.
I make a piece, I post it online, get a reaction, make another one, post it online, get a reaction. And the government should be paying like visual artists now for doing that, because people really need to, like, you can't pay celebrities to stream. You are paying them for their artistic expression, and you are not paying, visual artists for what they're doing. So I feel like visual artists also, like I'm gonna be visual artists, podcasters, musicians, people in theater who are making plays while we are on this lockdown, dancers. There should be a way of compensating these people for entertaining us while we are quarantining and stuff. So, but I love what I do, so whether they pay me or not, I'll keep posting artworks.
Man, shout outs. This interview was dope. People can follow you on your handle, please, so people can check out your work and check out everything you're all about.
Sphephelo Mnguni on Facebook, at Sphephelo Mnguni on Instagram, Sphephelo Artist on Twitter. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, man, that was another one of top 10 dopest album covers of 2020. We had an artist coming through there, a fine artist by the name of Sphephelo Mnguni. Do check him out on Instagram, follow him. Also check out MX's music. It's also on Spotify. It's called Wasted Potential, which was done by yours truly. Shout outs, man. God bless you. Stay safe.
Yo, shout out to MX, bro, and yo, shout outs. I wish people really go to listen to the EP. Amazing guy. Future looks good for Durban hip hop. So also shout out to Alex and thank you for the interview.
Shot, bro. Keep on. Do follow us also on our page and subscribe on African Design League. That's where we are with more episodes which are going to be coming straight up to you guys. Shout out. Peace in the Middle East. See you on the streets.